Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 15th edition of the Festival Internacional de Cortometraje UVAQ. Today, we're here with one of our filmmakers who's joining us from Perth, Australia, Redhaya Jegatheva. How are you, Rad?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, it's amazing to have you. It's the fourth year you are joining us in this festival. So first of all, I would like you to tell us, how do you feel in your fourth year with us?
Oh, I feel incredibly honored. I'm just so grateful to have been able to have this opportunity with this festival for so long. And yeah, it's honestly really inspiring to keep creating and just knowing that, the festival really appreciates the work that I create. And I'm just really grateful to have been, I've been able to participate for so long. So thank you so much.
No, thank you for always sharing your work and all your progress, and it's been amazing. So now we would like you to tell us about Pacing the Pool. This is your new short film. Tell us what it is about.
Yeah, so Pacing the Pool is a live action documentary about a Perth man called Richard Pace. And it's about his relationship with swimming in the pool after having, fighting a debilitating bone disease for most of his life. And yeah, it's about how he used like aquatherapy and also the support of his community to kind of get through those difficult times. But yeah, a live action documentary is kind of a departure from some of my previous works, which are usually animation. So yeah, it was a definitely new territory.
What was it like to transitioning from an animation short film to a documentary live?
It was definitely daunting. Going before I had kind of started the project, I was like very nervous and I really wasn't sure how it was going to go. I think I really have to thank my incredible crew who, they were so amazing to work with and they really made the process so much easier. I mean, of course we had lots of, hiccups along the way and things always go wrong as per usual, but I'm glad we were able to kind of stick it out. Yeah, I actually did want to have more kind of animation in the documentary. I was able to like sneak in a little bit, but honestly, because of time constraints, like we had a really tight schedule and turnaround, which is also something I guess I wasn't used to with my animation, just because because those are my own individual works. I can just like spend however long I really want on it until, usually they're quite just a personal little project. So with this one, because we had a certain deadline and like a very fast turnaround, it was that kind of added another layer of pressure. But I think it was good to kind of just get it done and dusted.
Yes, of course. And I mean, there's a lot of stories in our world, and I would like you to tell me, how did you figure it out? Richard's story was the one you wanted to tell us, and what was that process for you?
Yeah, so about over a year ago, because my parents, they swim in like a local swimming pool in the mornings, and my dad told me about this man Richard. He mentioned that he'd had a pretty interesting life, and he also mentioned that he had an autobiography. He hadn't read the autobiography, but I just thought, I'd wanted to read it, and so I got my hands on a copy, and I read it all in one sitting. Like I literally couldn't put it down. It was just incredible. And like, I can't even begin to describe how much the documentary just like scratches the surface of his life. Like the short was like at least 2 times longer during the edit, and there were like so many other things in there, but we realized that we just needed to kind of narrow it down and focus on his swimming and the aquatherapy side of his life. But there's easily a feature film in there. Like I think that's when I was reading his story and just like seeing how amazing this man's approach to life is, that's when I realized like I really would love to get to know him better and hopefully help to share his story out there. And so yeah, I met him, had a coffee, started to talk about what he wanted to kind of say and what he wanted to kind of get out there in the world. And yeah, I kind of swam with him in the morning and tried to kind of get to know him and his life. He has like a he's a businessman. He has lots of different businesses, visited his factory, just really trying to get to know him better. And that really helped with the documentary process as well, just because I was able to, I guess, connect with him more, and I knew kind of what the questions to ask and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm definitely no documentary expert or anything. It's definitely a very new experience, but I think that side of things and having a subject that I really, felt a connection to really helped.
Sure, and that's incredible. I mean, I had the opportunity to watch it, and it's really, really an amazing work. So I would love you to tell me what do you expect people to feel and to get from this short film?
I think it's a little bit of a roller coaster ride. I mean, not so extreme, but I think I would just love for people to kind of feel just like to really take in his story and his kind of approach to life. Like he kind of just doesn't let anything really get in his way. And also he, like, one of my favorite parts in the film is like when he's with his pool family, and it's just like, even though he's this guy and he's done like, incredible things, but at the end of the day, he's just another part of the community, and just one man who, has a laugh and has, banter with his friends in the pool. And I think that's just kind of like, it goes to show, everyone has a story, like he says. And some people's stories are visible physically, and but you don't really see the depths of their lives, and until you talk to them and you get to know them. And so I want to kind of go under the surface with Richard in this film, and to really kind of uncover what the aspects of his life that people usually wouldn't know about. You see this guy, he's swimming in the pool every morning, but there's very good reasons why he does that. And so yeah, I think it's ups and downs throughout.
Well, it's an incredible story. Thank you very much for telling us that, and thank you very much for joining us here. And we have nothing to wish you the best of the lucks in this 15th edition and the further ones.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it, and it's so great to talk to you again. Thank you.
And that's only, in my view, because I'm in the pool every day.